Hey Aquarius, this is Balance Libra. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. To all of my subscribers, hey y'all. And if you're new to my channel, hey. Okay, if you're true to my channel, hey. Hope you guys are having a good day today. Aquarius, I'm going to do a reading on karmic lessons to learn or to heal from. Just take the messages, how it corresponds to your situation. You can also check in your playlist for timeless reads about Aquarius. You can also check other reads for other placements in your chart. I'm gonna lay the cards down and then I will clarify. Okay. Trap. Promise. Justice. Oh my goodness, we got homeless. We got death. And we got compromise. We got fate. We got fright. We got perseverance. We got stubborn. What's that? Accident. I will clarify these words. Give me a second here. All right, karmic lessons is for Aquarius to learn or heal from. Okay, we got boundaries. We got balance. We got passion. Okay. We have deepening. Nothing has gone wrong. Pay attention to the red flags. Magnetic connection. Redirect your thoughts. Karmic healing or lessons for Aquarius. Karmic healing or lessons for Aquarius. We got unconditional love on boundaries. We got sword and rose on balance. We have ship on passion. We have deepening with addiction. We have cut down on nothing else going wrong. We have girl with the snake would pay attention to the red flags. You have unbreakable love with magnetic connection. Redirect your thoughts. We have mask. Anything else for Aquarius? No. All right. So, let's get into the reading, Aquarius, about what's going on here. Some of you could have felt trapped in some type of justice system or legal matters or ballot situations, the marriage, divorce, but someone could have made some type of promise where you felt confined or restricted. Something could have left you homeless in the past or needing for someone to have to pour into you. Some of you could have felt tricked into a situation, possibly a marriage, a connection, having babies with someone, only like to find out this is not what you wanted. Some of you, it could have led down to marriage where you could have lost a lot of things, or you got into a partnership where you had to pay this person, which left you out in the cold here. There was a time or need or lesson to be learned when it came to letting things end. Some of you needed to put an end of a victim mentality here. Some of you could have been over compromising based off what people may have promised you in the past here. Some of you could have reconciled with people who have trapped you in some type of legal matter or just made you feel stuck. Something was faded here about a legal situation. Something could have been an accident that happened within a legal situation here. Some of you could have had to deal with a lot of legal situations, whether like workman's comp, you may have gotten into an accident, legal matters with people like paternity, child support, marriage, divorce. Things like legally could have, you had a lot of legal ties to you. Some of you could have had a lot of paranoia or phobias about being homeless, being locked up. Like you could have been trying to do the right thing here. You could have had people coming against you to get you caught up in some type of legal matter here. A lot of you persevered through a lot of things that people tried to inflict over you. And that was because sometimes you could be stubborn, which could have helped. But there was times that you needed not to be stubborn in certain situations, because a lot of them times of you being stubborn, it actually hurt yourself. You hurt yourself by being stubborn. Let's see here. Some of y'all found a lot of like what you feel like synchronicities or coincidence of things happening, legal things happening where it affected you in your stability, your finances, you being taken away from your family, loved ones, like you being separated from your family or people you love here. It's like you always had to come to some type of agreement. So a lot of sacrifice here. All right, Aquarius energy. Karmic lessons to learn from or to heal from. We got trap, promise, justice, homeless, death, compromise, fate, bright, perseverance, stubbornness, accident. Let's clarify these. What is trap? Yeah. People who try to trap you or try to keep you down or stuck here, or them trying to create you into a victim, it caused a lot of conflict. It was like you wasn't going for that. Some of you, yeah, you could have rebelled against a lot of people who tried to trick you or keep you stuck or keep you down here, Aquarius. It's like you fought a good fight, and a lot of times it was necessary here. Even when it came to arguments, it's like, no, you stood up for yourself. You fought a good fight here. That was the lesson. Like, don't let nobody put you down. Don't let nobody trick you into anything that you don't want to do. So maybe some of you probably, your path probably was to be like a lawyer, or what they call it. Oh, man. I can't think. But you basically, what is it, paralegal? Like maybe the justice system. Maybe that was part of your path. What's promise? There could be some type of promise here, whether if it be with a connection, a person, a situation, even something that could be future, like a commitment here, a family, a baby here. Someone could have had some type of unconditional love for you, but something could have gotten in the way. Some type of conflict with some type of legal matter here. But like I said, someone could have tricked you into having a child, which led you into the justice system to pay child support, alimony, or what have you. Some of you needed to pay more attention to who you were connecting to. Justice. We got luck. Yeah. That's why I said some of you made your path probably been in litigation. I think that's the word, but like being in law, like you knew the law, the codes. I don't even know what they call them, sections, sanctions, but whatever. It was luck. Things always worked out for you when it came to law and conflict. If there was somebody who tricked you in child support, they probably thought they was going to get X amount of dollars. Where it's like, well, I actually worked out something and I had some paperwork and they signed it. And they said they was willing to take this per week. The judge going to look at that, and if it's what it is, it's like you won that. You're not getting that because you agreed to whatever these terms and situation that you guys signed. It could have been notarized. Everything could have been right. So it's like when it came to court matters or legal matters, it worked out for you. Same thing with a divorce or alimony. If it was someone who causing conflict or tried to trick you into marrying them or not divorcing, it's like things still worked out for you. It was judgment in your favor here. Now, some of you could be coming into a legal situation where you had to put behind legal matters in order for you to gain some type of relationship. So it's like two stories. Of course, I knew it was going to be something different about this read. So some of you are going to have some type of marriage here that's going to be successful, while others, you know, the karmic lesson was for you to learn how to fight your battles, stand up for yourself, not fall for trickery or what have you. So yeah, you guys going against systems. What is homeless? Some of you could have felt like a castaway. Some of you felt like you could have dealt with people who constantly put you out. Like if you had a child's mother, whenever there was a conflict, this person would always try to put you out, but you was already prepared. Some of you could have already had like a little apartment stash or what have you, or you just had people that you could count on for you in your corner. But I don't get it was just out, down and bad. Somebody could have. Somebody wanted you to fail. But you already had put things together. Like you could have been saving money. You already had other arrangements that you just didn't probably talk about. You could have had, maybe you was investing in stocks. Maybe you just saved money as you worked. But you never just told this person you didn't care how you look to certain people. Somebody looked at homeless on purpose. Maybe because of the type of work they did. I'm not for sure. But they cleaned up well. Some of you could have donated or worked with the homeless community. You could be somebody who, I don't know, I wouldn't call it like a homeless shelter, but like a readiness, prepared, life prepared type of program. Like they helped them get back on their feet. Some of you could be getting some type of grants to fund some type of programming that you will be doing. With the death, we got idea. If you were in conflict or feeling stagnant in ideas, things not manifesting to what it was, some of you needed to be delicate with yourself. Some of you needed to pray more. Some of you needed to learn to give more. But I'm getting not allowing others to trick you out of your ideas, your dreams, your goals, and your aspirations. It's like people who try to dim your light. That's another thing that could have caused a lot of conflicts and them trying to trap you for you not to shine or for you not to stand out, but that wasn't gonna work. Some of you needed to see who these people were. Some of you needed to see the people who kept up drama in your life and how to move away from them or to let those type of relationships go. Now, somebody like to fight. I don't condone violence, but that's just what the energy is. Somebody like to fight. They don't care. Compromise. We got disturbance and nightmare. Oh, yeah. Some of you could have connected with people that you were compromising with. And baby, they had a lot of going on. Yeah, they had a lot of disturbances. There could have been a lot of paranormal activity. These people could have caused you a lot of irritation. They caused you to suffer. It was like you felt stuffed. I get like, I don't know, like suffocated. Like they were hovering. Whoever this was or these energies, it's like when you compromise with a lot of people, it irritated them because it's like whatever they was trying to do in the darkness, it didn't work. It was some type of trap or trick here. A lot of people just came in to disturb your peace, to play with your mind. I get a lot of them came in to play with your mind, whoever this is, so you could have been always in your head. They came in to disturb your peace. You had to learn how to let certain people, places, and things go that disturbed you. You knew that these people could have been of a dark or heavy energy. Those who tried to dim your light here. But it was some type of mind games that people could have played a lot with you. Some people could have, you could have had people lie to you. Oh, this your baby, this your baby. Only to go to court, that's not your child. Some of you, somebody could have been as bold as acting like they was trying to marry you only for you to find out they was never divorced. Y'all need to be careful who y'all was dealing with here. What's fate? Aquarius, fate. Okay, we got daydream. In real estate. Okay, so I'm going to read this a couple different ways here. Some of you are pretty good with using your intuition. Some of you can foresee things in the future here. You guys could definitely see what it is that you want and to desire and to bring it into manifestation here. Something is fated for you here in regards to maybe you do real estate, work with real estate, maybe you're a contractor, maybe you or a foreman, whatever, a real estate agent, a broker, but in something in that sector. It could also be in legal matters here that you guys deal with when it comes to real estate. But some of you are focusing more on creating stability, investments, your wealth here. Something is fated for you to have wealth in abundance. Like I said, some of you could be creating this project for homeless people to get them prepared like for life and new phases in their life. I don't know, but that could be part of this real estate. So you need apartment buildings and whatever. Because it's like a mega project. But some of you could be manifesting to bring some type of project in as well. Somebody could have also tried to bring an ending to your beliefs or your dreams and aspirations here, just to move you out of some type of structure or stability or comfort zone here. So just be mindful. We got fright. Yeah, somebody definitely was playing mind games. They had your mind going in a loop. Look at the top of this. Yeah, somebody definitely could have been playing mind games with you guys too. Something about closing. I get jail. I don't know why. But yeah, whatever this was, it was overwhelming. Yeah. And it was too excessive. Somebody was definitely playing mind games with you guys. Some of you needed to learn how to release those triggers and those fears, or letting repetitive thoughts take over your imagination or the situation here, Aquarius. Yeah, we got perseverance. Oh, that's the whole pile. I did see gift and blessings, but let's see. Perseverance. Okay. We got triumph, perseverance, hesitation, loneliness, and memories or memory. So Aquarius, yeah, you overcame a lot of obstacles. Sometimes you could have doubted yourself or second guess yourself. You could have questioned others and what their intentions were here, but sometimes it left with nothing but confusion. Sometimes a lot of people disappointed you or kept you out. It's almost like you replay those memories who left you out. Like, they counted me out, but now they want to be back in. That's the type of energy I get. Those who did not support you, it's like it haunts you. A lot of times you could have been worried about an outcome of of what was next. Some of you could have went through certain situations where there was tests. Who would be there? Who would have my back? Who would be up by my side when I need them most? And you can recall your memory, who was there and who wasn't. We got stubbornness. Yeah, some people you had to see them for who they were. However that could have been. We got stubbornness. That's what I said. To you guys, could have been a blessing that you were stubborn and you was not listening or going by what other people was telling you, what you should do in situations, how you should maneuver, or not even allowing that energy to take hold of you. Some of you needed to learn to be more selfish. And some of you had to learn to overcome arrogance in order for your blessings to come in here. To have some type of fulfillment. A lot of you had a lot of enlightenment, and you wasn't going against your traditions or values, your own knowledge. You knew what was best for you. What's accident? We got withdrawal here and reservation. Some of you needed to use caution. Especially delving into extravagant things. Here, some of you needed to reserve your energy. Some of you needed to learn to quit some type of patterns addictions in order for you to come into some type of awakening here. Some of you had to overcome the spirit of rejection from a lot of people, only to be successful. Yeah, a lot of people could have quit on you. A lot of people hurt you. There could have been a lot of doubt. Anything else for Aquarius? Yeah. Some of you are moving into a higher state of love and commitment here. A marriage. But these things have to be learned or healed before you can step into some type of commitment here. Aquarius, make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. All right, so we got unconditional love and boundaries here. I'm going to clarify these. It says boundaries. You need to teach people how to treat you by being clear on what you will or will not allow. Yeah. Unconditional love between you and your person is eternal. Nothing and no one can take it away from you. So you guys probably have some type of spiritual partner already here, but you have to do shadow work. They have to do shadow work. And therefore, there was a need to separate. Some of you needed to learn to set boundaries. All right, here. What is this? Aquarius. Boundaries and unconditional love. All right, we got twin flame. And we got death. All right. Yin and yang, balance, union, duality, complement, polar opposites. We have the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform. What is dead is dead. What I get here, you guys could have had a connection here that you felt like was some type of twin flame. However, you understand by setting boundaries, there will always be unconditional love for people, but you have to let people go in order to grow. Now, could be more of a higher level of commitment, a soulmate here. You could have felt like a lot of people could have been like a twin flame here. You didn't gave them a lot of chances. If you gave people a lot of chances, that's more like a twin flame type of dynamic, that in and out, that back and forth energy, that connection you just can't let go. But there was a need to set boundaries and connections that you felt like was drawn, or it was too much in and out, back and forth. We got balance and sword rose. There needs to be a balance, a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for relationships to be sustainable. And maybe you did not have that. Maybe you guys didn't pray together. Maybe you didn't meditate. Maybe you didn't journal. Maybe you didn't walk. Some of you may have put down spiritual practices when you guys got into connections where it's like you still have to continue to do your spiritual work whether you with somebody or not. It's like when you then went through this, now you adding on more work to do after they leave the situation. But yeah, some of you, there could have been some type of clarity and truth that was needed here. Revelations, there was a need to be honored and protected here. Some of you have been very determined here to obtain some type of balance when it came to partnerships of healthiness. You wanted it, the whole package. You know what it was that you wanted. You know you want the physical, you know you want the emotional, and you know you want the spiritual intimacy of a person in their essence here. Let's see, what is that? Yeah, some of you needed to be treated delicate. Yeah, because you know that would, what you feel will bring unconditional love to you. Yeah, self-love, wholeness, affection, and attraction, and people being selfless. So that you want an eternal love, an infinite love, not no come and go, in and out, or situational love here. Someone who can stand the test of times with you here. We got passion and ship. We got cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression and arriving. Passion, instant chemistry, sparks, having fun, equal interest, burning desire. Now remember, just take the message as it corresponds to your situation. All right, ship and passion. We got healthy choices here. Yeah, so cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need. Some of you have to progress. Some people, it could have been like someone pulling on your energy, or you needing just to move forward here. There could have been a lot of chemistry here, sparks, having fun, equal interest, burning desire with the passion here. So there was a lot of good times, good memories, good energy here, but there needed to be some type of healthy choice of self-love and self-care and being happier just in yourself with love in life, and not like being codependent on other people's energy. To have happiness, you have to understand what brings you happiness within self. We got addiction and deepening. Some of you could have needed to be careful with the codependency. It says deepening. A relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You have been waiting for this. Codependent, obsession and restraint, possession and control, emotional block. Yes, some of you definitely need to be mindful of toxic connections here. This could be a relationship that, like I said, could lead down to marriage, but you have to watch your addictions or pay attention. Hopefully this person has done the work where it's not a toxic relationship, but let's find out. And it's okay to have healthy addictions to a person as you just into that person. It don't have to be as toxic, but just be mindful. We got ascending. I'm sorry. We got ascending and take back your power. So, okay, because this is two stories. That's why I'm like, okay, okay, some of you, if you could have found yourself in toxic situations in the past, it was meant for you to take back your power from codependent people or people obsessed with you, Aquarius. Some people tried to control you, which caused a lot of conflict here. That's why take back your power. You're giving someone control over how you feel or your happiness. You should depend on you. So that's why a lot of those relationships did not work, because you were not able to be you in those relationships. However, there's a connection coming in, probably as you learn to heal these past behaviors, ascending and deepening. So this was what the relationship will finally deepen in the next few months, because you have learned. There's a lot of growth and an expansion here. There's a preparation for a union, a new phase, because you had to let go and regain your power and strength in what it was in you, about happiness, about relationships, about standing up for yourself, making the better choices when it came to love connections, not tolerating people who try to trick you into situations, relationships, to keep you tied up, to keep you tied down, to keep you bonded to them. like paying attention to the signs here. It says nothing has gone wrong, and we have cut down. Nothing has gone wrong. Trust the process. This connection is divinely timed. Yes, some of you, like I said, could have somebody coming in for you, but the karmic cycles and patterns had to be healed in order for them to come in. So it's like, okay, now you can work on this. Now you can work on that. Now you can realize why this has happened. Why did this take place? Because there's a need for you to grow and expand. With the cut down is separation, stopping the patterns. There could have been silent treatment. That's a form of abandonment and neglect. Some people have to learn that's not healthy for certain people. That's not healthy. Just, you know, I need time. Communicate. I need time so that I can process this information. Not storm out and you don't hear from this person for days. No. Or walking around the house with an attitude and don't cook my food and you got an attitude. I don't want none of that energy. You're not finna feed me that. Sorry. Not sorry. But anywho, Aquarius. Let's cut down. Nothing has gone wrong. Have faith. It says the angels are working behind the scenes to make this relationship flourish. Yeah, so there was a lot of work that needed to be done in order for you to come into union with the right person here. We have pay attention to the red flags and girl with a snake. Pay attention to the red flags. Know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. Charmed or used, enabled boundaries. Yeah, some of you were being used in situations and you needed to learn and see the red flags in people. That's why a lot of you could have found yourself testing people in their intentions with you, or you needed to. But I get that's what you were doing. Yeah, put yourself first. It says loving yourself makes you more romantically attractive. Yeah. Versus you enabling the person's patterns or behaviors. It's like you needed to pay attention to the red flags and focus more on yourself. Once you've seen that red flag, it's like you got to do what's best for you versus to keep on letting this person bring up more and more flags in your life. We got magnetic connection. There's a very strong pull and intensity that draws you to this person. Unbreakable love. This person has genuine love for you. You can overcome any issue that may arise. Oh, 4343. Could be significant. Unbreakable love. Y'all could. It's a lot. It was two mirrors. Both of the mirror cards came out. So you could be mirroring somebody here. But there was too many to take out. You got not enough and engagement ring. So there could have been some type of lack of confidence when it came to you or you dealing with certain people. There could have been ego at play. There could have been a lot of fear, a lot of frustrations here at play here. But someone wasn't seeing what other people could have been trying to dim their light, cause confusion, cause trickery, cause mind games. Somebody had to understand what a healthy connection was here. Yeah, a lot of you are definitely going into a higher level of commitment here, which is like the whole package. It completes you. You don't have these games, these mind games, this trickery or whatever, but you have to know that you can't sabotage this. Maybe in the past you could have sabotaged yourself, thinking you were not good enough to have good things happen in your life. But know that this is something you deserve if that's what you want. Now I didn't flip these cards over. Give me a second. So we have redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not on what you fear will happen. Mask. Hiding true feelings, pretending, gaslight, and personify. Some of you, based off your past experience, you are used to people gaslighting you. Some of you may think this person could be gaslighting you or playing games with you. Or hiding their true feelings, but it's like you should be good with whoever this is. Yeah, a lot of these is turned over, but I'm gonna just take it. We got paradise here. It says happiness and joy, playfulness. Let's see. Playfulness, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. So yeah, some of you are going into a higher level of commitment here, Aquarius. It's just you guys had to work out your differences. They're going to mirror each other, self-reflection, introspection, inner wounds. Yep, some of you had to learn to heal, and they did too. So hopefully, hopefully this messages help. I'm going to pull a few more cards before I close it out here, Aquarius. But this is like two messages. Temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. So yeah, some of you could have been tempted. People wearing masks in the past, like people trying to trap you, whatever the case may be. We have music and tree wisdom, sorry. Music. Listen carefully, for there may be messages in the music that you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and rekindle memories and charm fairies to your door. So something about music, if you listening to high vibrational music, you're gonna attract high vibrational outcomes. If you're listening to, let's just say, low vibrational energy music, that's what you attract. So if they talking about them being locked up, going to jail, getting tricked by this and bust down that, then that's what you're going to attract, okay? Tree wisdom. This tree Dyrid will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. So some of you may need to get out more. Get outside. Like ground yourself here. But sounds, music, so something about hearing. So maybe you guys are clairsentients. Is that the one with the audio? Clear what you hear? I don't know. Protection. Protection. The fairy of protections are shielding you from with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking on any spiritual work. So if you guys do spiritual work, make sure you're protecting your space, your crown, your energy, even protecting who you let in your circle. Anything else for Aquarius? I'll take this one. New beginnings. It says the fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby, a birth, or a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. So yeah, whatever you guys working on, make sure you cherish those moments, whether if it's a marriage, a business, whatever. Make sure you keep that sacred, okay? So Aquarius, I hope you guys enjoyed the message. And hopefully you guys have a good day. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm going to see y'all later. Peace.